Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this one I'm going to show you how to start the JAS 39 Gripen mod for the JF17 in TCS World. I'm going to show you the procedures, how to get it running, and then I'm going to do a quick takeoff. And yeah, that's going to be it. So how do we start this thing on? Well, first we need some power. We have 3 switches right here. We have the main battery, we have the AC generator, the DC generator. And now we have electrical power in the plane, and then we can go ahead and press this button right here, combat. That turns all of these on, and this is going to give us power in the head-up display, the displays, and yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Now we can go ahead and start up the engine, and to do that we need to make sure the fuel pump is running. We need to turn on the engine control switch, and then we press and hold the ground start button for a few seconds, and we should hear a sound. There it is, and we can let go of that. Oh, my mistake. No, we need to do this first. We need to make sure the throttle is in idle position. When it's in idle, we can do that again. So yeah, let's hold the ground start switch, and now we should hear a sound. Yeah, there it is. The engine is starting. We can let go of that. And while we're at this panel, we can press the JAS switch and the emergency hydraulics. Make sure both of those are in the up position. And let's go ahead and arm the seats. First, insert the G-suit connector, the oxygen tube connector, remove the safety pin, and make sure the chair is armed. Let's turn on the radio. This isn't animated yet, but press it right-click twice and turn it to V and AM. We also need to turn on the intercom. We need to pull these knobs all the way up. They will be animated, they just aren't animated yet.
Warning.
And now we have the warning sounds.
Warning.
To get some air actually flowing, we need to press and hold and drag this, or we can scroll it all the way until it's all the way down.
Warning.
Yeah, now the air is actually flowing into the system also.
Warning.
That's pretty important. Warning, I guess
Warning.
That's because of the canopy. We don't have any warning lights yet, but there will be. But at this point, why don't we go over the checklist that we have in the JF17. The electric systems are all okay, the engine is all okay, the radio is all okay. The avionics, here we have the HUD and the UFC. So first, the UFC panel, we need to turn up the brightness. Scroll on this wheel here, and the brightness comes on. And for the HUD, we have a little knob here on the side. This one. If we scroll that all the way up, there we go. The HUD should start showing up. There it is. So the avionics are all good. The lights are not good. We have the external lights here. Anti-collision on. We put those to bright. Formation light all the way up. That master light to norm. And we want them to be steady. And also there's a knob to set the code of the anti-collision lights. We don't have that yet, so you need to find it. I have it on this switch. That should turn up on the strobe light on the tail. Yeah, there it is. It's blinking. The lights should be okay. The anti-collision power, let's just ignore that. Hydraulics are good. The ECS is good. No, it's not. We need to right-click this. The animation is wrong, but this should be on norm. Oxygen is good. CG is good. Yeah, we're all good. So we go back to the HSD. And now let's start the INS alignment. And to do that, we will contact the ground crew. We will get the INS alignment data and get the parking coordinates. And now we can also check our heading. It should be right about
Coordinates ready.
there. So 230. Coordinates ready. Thank you for that. We turn the INS knob, which is here, to fast. We go to the right display, and I need to move myself a bit. We press the arrow and 230. And let that run for about 40 seconds. you're wondering where we're located, we are in the what's the airport called? Merville Calonne on the channel map. It's actually quite similar to the Swedish landscape, so it's quite fitting for the Gripen. So we've got 5 seconds left on the alignment. And there it is. That's done. It's aligned, and we flick the knob to nav. Alright, there is only one thing left to do, and that is plug in the data cartridge. And the DTC is locked. We press all and we press enter. And while that's running, we can set up the data link. So we press return, we press this button here, and press it again. And 199, and press it once more to confirm that. We go to master mode, and NES should be on. Press return to get back to the main page. Press number 8 for the IFF, mode 1 on, and transmit, mode 1 on. Return. The DTC is locked, and that should be everything. We go back to nav mode, and the only thing left to do is to close the canopy, which actually closes from the side, which is pretty cool, I think. The canopy is locked, and we go back to this view, zoom out a little bit, and we're ready to taxi. No, sorry, we're not. We need to turn off the parking brake, of course, and we also need to turn on our taxi light. There we go. Now we're ready to taxi. Right here, don't forget to turn your nose while steering off. There will be a little indicator light for that later on. It's just not done yet. But it should be here in the UFC when it's finished. Oh, watch out for the grass. And here is the runway. Do a standard takeoff, no flaps needed because we don't have any loadout. But I'm going to take her up to about 120 knots and then start the rotate. So we go full power on brakes and releasing brakes in 3, 2, 1, go. Bounce here in French, 130, moving up, and we're airborne, gear up. And yeah, that pretty much concludes how you start up and take off in the Gripen mod. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you again next time.